It's your day in tech history, and it's brought to you by our friends over at DJI. Get yourself your own drone by going over to geekazine.com/DJI. Jeffrey Powers here. I welcome you to the Day in Tech History, a full rundown of technology history 7 days a week. Subscribe to the show via iTunes, Stitcher, or download right from dayintechhistory.com. Now let's find out what happened on this day, your day in tech history. May 4th, 1995 is where we're going to start today. The German electronics company Icahn AG pays $10 million for the rights to the name, patents, and intellectual property of Commodore Electronics. Commodore halted production in 1994 and declared bankruptcy at that time. Icahn AG planned to resume production of the personal computer line, including the most recent model of the Amiga. 1997, chess grandmaster Garry Kasparov loses the second of 6 games against IBM's Deep Blue supercomputer. Also in 1997, Jack Tramiel, who's the founder of Commodore Business Machines, was honored in a story written by Leslie Katz. It was published at the San Jose Mercury News. The story looked at the mind of the ruthless businessman who, as a young teenager, watched his father as he was injected with gasoline to quicken his death at Auschwitz. 1998, the first strip of the popular webcomic PvP is posted online. Of course, this chronicles the adventures of a fictional video game magazine company and its employees. Also in 1998, the 2 millionth internet domain, voyagerstravel.com, is registered. And Yahoo launches Yahoo China. 1999, AOL repairs a glitch that stopped subscribers using an Apple Macintosh computer from using any of the systems for almost an entire month. AOL admitted that the problem may have affected as many as 760,000 users with versions 3.0 or 4.0 of AOL's client software. Also in 1999, Midway Games and WMS Industries launch an internet-based coin-operated video game locator on their website over at midwayarcade.com. Application helped video game players locate their favorite games in arcades and other locations. And now this word from our friends over at DJI Technologies. The Phantom 3 has been released just in time for all your springtime flying. In both professional and advanced models, the Phantom is one of the most popular drones out there. And it can make you feel like a kid again, just like when you got your first RC car years ago. With video up to 4K, you can have fun taking overhead shots, aerial footage in parks or by the lake, or you can just fly over your house to see how many of your kids' toys ended up on the roof, or if your roof even survived the winter. I encourage you to go over to geekazine.com/DJI so you can get free shipping on that DJI Phantom, and it supports the Day in Tech History. Then go out to the park and have a ton of fun. Geeky fun with DJI. Now let's get back into your Day in Tech History. In 2000, the I Love You virus continued to spread via email attachments. Of course, once the computer was affected, it would destroy files used to store music and images. It also sent clones of itself to everybody in your address book. Also in 2000, the United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit Court in California rules in favor of an injunction that prevents Sony Computer Entertainment America from taking any actions to restrict or interfere with Bleem's ability to demonstrate the products using PlayStation video games. Of course, Bleem was the emulator that lets you play PlayStation games on your personal computer. 2001, the Gibson Security Research Corporation becomes the victim of a series of distributed denial-of-service attacks, which result in the website being forced offline. Everything was perpetrated by Wicked, who was a 13-year-old hacker who was operating under the mistaken belief that Steve Gibson had called him a name during the course of an IRC chat session. 2003, the first cloned Icahn, a mule foal named Idaho Gem, was born at the University of Idaho. 2004, the Sasser worm was estimated to have hit more than 1 million PCs worldwide at that point. 2005, Mars Express deploys the first of two 20-meter-long radar booms for its Mars Advanced Radar for a subsurface and ionosphere sounding experiment, otherwise known as the MARSIS experiment. First, the boom didn't lock fully into place. However, exposing it to sunlight for a few minutes would fix the glitch, and the second 20-meter boom would be successfully deployed on June 14th. 2006, Microsoft announces a series of lawsuits for allegedly distributing unauthorized copies of Windows against eDirect Software, a company based out of Montana, and Chicagoland resellers Nathan Bellog and Easy Computers. Also in 2006, SQLite, or SQLite, database browser version 1.3 is released. 2008, Microsoft pulls their offer to Yahoo from the table. CEO Jerry Yang sends a memo to all employees as to what happened and how they are going to proceed forward. Also in 2008, Sun launched the Open Solaris project. They partnered with Amazon so they could offer the Open Solaris as an on-demand service. And in 2009, Craigslist officials met with state officials to talk about the issues like prostitution on their classified site. And Microsoft releases the Windows 7 release candidate 2 days early. And in 2014, Symantec Senior Vice President Brian Dye announced to the Wall Street Journal that antivirus was dead. He went on to say that the antivirus software only catches 45% of cyber attacks. And that's your Day in Tech History. My name is Jeffrey Powers, www.dayintechhistory.com. All the show notes are over at wikizine.com, Geekazine's wiki. And, of course, you can like the Facebook page and follow Twitter at Day in Tech Hist. Until tomorrow, take care. Day in Tech History is copyright 2015, JMP Enterprise and Geekazine.com.